Average Pat's Movie Reviews.
Hey everyone, Average Pat. Here to sit to chat today about the movie The Joker. I apologize for the delay in getting us up and running. Apparently my computer had some sort of malfunction where my operating system went kaput and I had to have it all rebuilt. So I'm finally got it back up and running again, and the review will be coming forthwith. The Joker is an incredible movie directed by Todd Phillips, and this is not your typical Batman villain movie. This is not Jack Nicholson with some goofy balloons and a great corny catchphrase. Although I loved his performance, it was eclipsed by Heath Ledger when he did the Joker, the Dark Knight Batman series with Christian Bale. That established a new level of Joker insanity and madness and showed more of a glimpse into how truly insane he really was, but never really got into why he was that insane. This movie with Joaquin Phoenix in the title role explores explicitly why he became the Joker, why he became as demented and as deranged and as psychotic as he is. And it's basically a visual guide from his point of view into the descent of madness. And it captures it perfectly. It's a beautiful outside look at somebody going completely insane. Now, I know everybody was upset and concerned with will there be any kind of violence, because this is glorifying violence and this is showing that it's okay to be a violent person, and the Joker's role is always notoriously excessively violent. Even at the movie theater I went to see it at in Warrington, there were police officers stationed there. However, I don't think that it was necessary. I don't think this is glorifying the actions that have been taken. I think this is more of this is why the actions are taken. And I think to understand that is to realize exactly what this movie really is. This is a character study. This is a character piece that shows the depth of madness from the person that is going down the hill, why they've gone down that hill. Incredible performances by Frances Conroy as Arthur's mom, Penny Fleck. And then, of course, I'm reading the list here, sorry. Brent Cullen playing Thomas Wayne, Robert De Niro playing Murray Franklin, and again, Joaquin Phoenix playing the title role of Arthur Fleck. The characters that were all in here were all necessary. They showed exactly what happened and why it went that way. Now, I'm not going to spoil, because I don't spoil movies here. You should know that by now if you've seen any of my movies. But to understand and realize that this is one of those movies that when it comes from the heart like this, that Todd Phillips has tried to bring it to somebody, that it's not just a glorification or a justification or anything along those lines. It's more of an explanation, and to understand that is to sympathize with him, which nobody would ever expect that they would sympathize for the Joker. They always expect he's the jerk, he's the bad guy, he's the one we always hate. Not necessarily in this one. Yes, he's insane. Yes, he's mad. And you do realize that. But there are scenes in this movie where you giggle, you chuckle, you laugh at something you know you probably shouldn't have. You understand the reasoning why he does what he does, the steps he takes, and why decisions were made. And you don't necessarily disagree with them because of the justification of where it goes. Now, again, this isn't justifying all the actions. This is just to show where the madness came from. And with that, I wholeheartedly was absolutely blown away by this. I didn't know what to expect because it's the Joker. It's another DC reboot. I mean, my goodness, they've had, Jared Leto was all set up to do the next setup, and suddenly he's gone, and Suicide Squad was gone, and they're making a second one without him in it, and they have Birds of Prey, the emancipation of Harley Quinn, has no reference to Joker. Apparently her and Joker are broken up in that movie. So this was a whole new look at everything. And it seems almost like a reboot of the DC universe. If they did everything as dark and gritty as this, this would be incredible. This would possibly challenge the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, the fact that this is pretty much a one and done, unfortunately, it doesn't really hold out much hope for the rest of the DC universe. Marvel's pretty secure where they're at. The fact that everybody in this movie had a certain role. I mean, the detectives that were played, Detective Burke and Garrity, who just wanted to talk to Arthur a couple times. The comical and clumsy way they went about going things is typical of what you expect from Gotham. You always expected a corrupt system, a system that failed, a system that didn't work well for everybody, and this is what you got. And it really led, in my opinion, it led more of a believability to the story because you could understand where Gotham was just a failure. This, to me, is if I took a train or I took a plane and went to visit Gotham proper, not New York City Gotham, but like actual Gotham. This would be what it is, trash in the streets, people that are rude to each other, people that are just sarcastic, people that are goofy. And this is a real gritty version of the people and the characters of Gotham without a Batman involved. This is why Batman became, if you will, without even having Batman in the movie. It's an incredible look at the portrayal of somebody losing their mind. And it was done, and what I feel was in a very much Scorsese's Taxi Driver attitude. The whole descent, it wasn't a justification or glorification, it was just a explanation, like I said before. This just shows how it went downhill. It's an incredible movie, an incredible character piece. I highly recommend it. This does it. If he doesn't get a Best Actor Oscar, something's wrong with the system. This is going to be tough to beat. The portrayal, the depths that he went to, the weight he lost, the characterizations he wanted to put forth and all. He really embodied this role as best he could. So overall, I give this movie a 5 out of 5. This is an incredible movie, a great look into things, and if you get a chance to see it, by all means, go see it as soon as you possibly can. It is really, really worth it. Again, go see it. I don't know how to get that across any more time than that. I do have a couple more reviews coming out. Now that I got my system back up and running, I should be able to get back online with doing more. I have a couple movies coming up this week and next week. Now that I have more time to be able to contribute to it, expect a lot more from me. Please don't forget to like and or share my page, either on Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel so you don't lose out on any new reviews. Hit the subscription bell so that way you know whenever anything comes out, you get a notification automatically. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.